spot for him to be at, and it's big, so he's doing all kinds of things, I'm proud of him and all that, and I just, you know, I got some stuff to talk about right now aside of that. That is important to me to get out the way because, you know, I I need to like be myself at the same time. And it seems like everyone is confusing that who I am and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed, I saw it, I caught it, and it was a bit disappointing for me, especially because I've been working my ass off, and now that I have like a sense of what people really think, then it's kind of like it's been a waste of time for me to entertain this the same way as to entertain this as if I was entertaining it to them at the same time. Like a lot of times I don't, right? A lot of times I just talk about what I do, how I invite anybody, how I would push everybody to want to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't want to confuse that with everything that's that's been going on, like as far as like being successful goes. I don't want to confuse it with that. A workout is I take it serious, and people do take it serious out there, but they take it seriously on a different level, meaning like they do it because they have to go to work and they have to mess with heavy machinery sometimes and pick up heavy stuff, but not to be like uh, for the sake of having the best physique. They're not into that at all. And I didn't know that. I was assuming everybody was. You know what I'm saying? But the conversation that I had with one of my friends who he's young, bro, he's young, and he's about to have a kid. He already has another kid. And he's like in this era where he's like, a daddy era where he's like planning on gaining weight. He wants a big family, but he doesn't want to lose his strength, right? That's kind of how everybody thinks. But yesterday, I got into a conversation with him, and he was talking about how how like how important it is to eat, and everyone indulges in that. Like, hey, love, because aside of look, this is the thing, man. Us aside when you have your kids, people think that it's important to work out to keep your strength, to eat because food is what brings people together, right? And that's understandable. But I think the whole idea is sort of a mess. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're supposed to do be your best version of yourself type shit, strength wise, workout wise, and push everyone to do the same thing without any problems and raise a kid to do the same thing, right? But the way that other people see it, they think that that's full of shit. That those people suffer inside eternally somehow, and that they're gonna wind up killing themselves, and that there are always problems behind closed doors. Those are the kind of mindsets that these people have. You know what I'm saying? Including all of my exes, including like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have that mindset, and I'm noticing that it is very, very, very rare to find somebody who wants to be the better version, who wants to push other people to be the better version. Like one out of 50 people will be that sort of, will have that sort of mindset. And that has nothing to do with Christianity or because I haven't had a meal in that sort of sense where it's like workout after workout after workout, diet after diet after diet, and then like I like don't go out anymore, right? And so this time I'm like, there's no reasons why I should be in the middle of it, right? Like I'm taking myself out, I'm taking my new shoes out, I'm trying to look best as possible, keeping up with my haircuts. Mainly all because I've sold all my paintings last year, and that's all I'm gonna be doing this year. Mainly for that reason, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't see anything wrong with going out, and trying not to eat. But since the grandma insisted, I ate and the food was good. Not gonna lie, right? But the conversation that me and the guy with the newborn is having, uh, his kid and we were talking. His girlfriend is pregnant, or his wife, or whatever, and it was weird. The entire thing, conversation, was weird because we always, me and him, we all get along. Everyone there gets along just fine. And he was like kind of influencing me to eat more. So in a sense, it was all he doesn't know me that well, right? Like I know, like me and everybody else knows each other. But it was almost like he was pushing me to a point where it was like where he like almost kind of hinted it to me, where he was like, "You should be about 250 by now, full of fat. That's how much people love you, and you're not accepting any of that love." Like literally, that's what he was saying and stuff, kind of to me, like in a sense where he was like, "Man, come on, like you don't like food." So I'm like the pity of the party in a sense, right? And that's the idea that they sort of have their heads wrapped up around, where it's like, well, if this person makes this much money, he's not necessarily sick, but he doesn't necessarily have to eat any of the food because he takes care of himself like that. Listen, the thing that I got in a conversation with this guy, with my friend, was that I was trying to get a six pack. I was like, I'm trying to get a six pack. And it was almost like he used everyone's energy on this part. You're not trying to get a six pack, bro. You don't want a six pack. Don't you want a six pack, bro? Like, don't you want to look good? And he was like, no, no, I don't. I want to gain weight. He says, I want to be full of love. He does, and he like admitted to it, And I was like, oh, that's gonna be a problem in my head. In my head, I said that's gonna be a problem because I am a lot.